goodness gracious, it is windy and chilly. It's 57 degrees right now. My goodness. Chilly is an understatement. Hi, my name is Jamie Lee. I'm in Growing Zone 9A in Central Coast, California, and it's chilly. So this morning I have some harvesting that I need to do, and in my efforts to fall back in love with my garden, I am going to revamp all of my tomatoes, so as soon as they're blush, I'm picking them. Let's start off with some of these very crazy cherries. I'm waiting for this cluster this is starting to blush, but I'm gonna let it stay there a little bit longer. This dying tomato fir finally has one that's blushing. I'm gonna let those ones blush, and then I'm replacing this tomato plant. I have a few banana peppers to pick. I have a little, I don't know what this is, but it's blushing, so I'm gonna get it. Some Napa Chardonnay. I found my first ground cherry. The way you pick them is that they fall. This is really tiny though. Try it. That's really sweet. I found a bigger ground cherry. It fell, but it doesn't seem right, so I'm going to keep it. That is starting to blush, so I'm going to get this as well, because I feel like I got this little, it's a fasciated blossom, so it's not going to ripen equally anyways. So then there's some berries, crazy cherries, but I'm going to leave those. So I did a huge harvest of Swiss chard because, again, I liked them to remain tender and small. I don't like the thick stalk because it gets too earthy for me and it takes a long time to cook, to soften. So I did a huge one of those. I'm going to give that to my aunt, and I'm actually going to make a tomato pie too. I heard that recipe and I thought that tastes good. So I have a few tomatoes that I'm going to make some tomato pie in for. And I am now going to get rid of my older cucumber plants because I have done some succession planting, and I'm going to get rid of them because they actually don't really taste that good, to be honest. So this plant I'm getting rid of, this one I'm getting rid of, and all of those ones over there. Hi guys, so yesterday I went to, we only have a big box store, we don't have our own nursery in town, and so I got 2 tomatoes. I have this one that still needs to, please do not wet me though, baby, okay? This just grew. I think these are peppers, I'm not sure, but I got a German Queen and a Cherokee Purple. Please don't get me wet. Yesterday I cleared this up. Everything that was not producing, there were no tomatoes on its stems. I just went ahead and pulled because I was like, it's not producing, I'm not wasting real estate on it. So everything here still has tomatoes. The thing is, I'm only gonna have one harvest from each of these plants because they're dying. So I am actually going to pull a couple plants to make space for those. Well, what happened?
No water.
Pour. Okay, let me try. These plants are not producing any more tomatoes than what it produced down here in this cluster. This started blushing, so I am about ready to get rid of these, and I am about ready to get rid of that plant right there, so that way I can make room for the ones that I bought. And this one is not producing any tomatoes. I think I've given it a long enough chance. It's just dropping. As you can see, its blossoms right there. It's just dropping its blossoms. And we'll see. But I do already have a succession planting ready for that. And I'm waiting for these peppers to come on so I know what kind of peppers these are. So, yeah. As you can see, the tomatoes are... I'm excited for I'm thankful for the fruits that I did get, but it's just one and it's not enough to do any type of preserving. Oh no, baby, you have to... Let me turn on this. I did hand pollinate this today because I'm thinking this is a honey nut squash. I think. If you see this squash here, you can see on the bottom it has like a blossom end rot. I don't think it was fully pollinated. I'm thinking I'm gonna go touch it and see if it's soft. Look at this little girl.
Pero dito, I'm wondering, they're healthy, but
just give it time.
I know.
Sitaw, bataw,
See this one?
patani.
It's kind of big. It's really green.
Patola.
Ops, don't harvest. Oh, ito, baby, oh. This is sweet. Eat it. No, you.
Thank you, baby.
Sweet and
It's tart.
Tart?
Yeah.
Of the guava?
Guava, yeah.
I know. There's a lot of fruit already.
Oh, I know. There's beans.
I think it's not for me.
Yeah. We're always getting quite a lot of harvests. Minus this one. The little girl picked this. My little girl picked this. But yeah.
Oh yeah, this is pumpkin.
We're getting quite a lot of cherry tomatoes. What is that, baby?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
That pumpkin goes plastic.